back rolling. Hey, listen, man, my bro, if you're just tuning in, man, you gotta go back to the first video. It's a lot of connecting dots between me, him, and Joe Biden. It's all biblical, and it all ties up to one or two things, man. Either the Lord is screwing with us real heavy, or he grooming us to be part of that 144,000.
Yep, and
we like to think that he
twisting us.
He's screwing with us, man, because we are the most unlikely to. How many people out of 7 billion people?
And that's alive now.
Right.
We ain't talking about all the people before. That's making a hellified claim saying, yeah, I'm one of 144,000 that ever existed out of about a trillion. About a trillion, you know.
Yeah,
that's ridiculous.
That's big ball shit right
That's
there.
You claiming a big ball, but we know some secrets that seem to be making sense. And I think I cracked the biggest one they didn't want us to know. They did not want us to know that the only purpose for the smartphone was to provide a Bible to everybody and hide the fact that it was a Bible.
Already. Now look, man, I'm
in plain sight.
Right.
Everybody knows it's a Bible, but they not recognize. Okay, it's one of those things. It's fake locks. It's just basically the locks could be bust off real easy. That's why it was such a big deal.
Facts.
That's why they took it so serious. They like, all it takes is a conversation for these locks to fall off this Bible.
Facts.
Because nobody is really articulating that the smartphone is really purposefully in opposition to the Bible while pretending to be the Bible. They don't put it together that way, although they realize they can go on there and read the Bible. They don't understand that's the sole purpose.
Facts.
These niggas in Milwaukee gonna figure that out and they not gonna let it go.
Now check it out.
And that's a big problem for them. Because everybody has one.
Right. Yo, bro, you know what? We need to do a deeper study on that.
It's cool if everybody going your way. But if you gave it to everybody and it fuck around and backfire just a little bit, catastrophic. That's why you got to keep locks on it. Facts. But they have to use it because it's the only way they can get you. Remember, they got wireless faith.
Facts.
They got faith in that.
Yes.
Remember, he's got faith in it too. It's called wireless fidelity because he has faith in it because it's working. He's able to monitor you with that. He's got his faith in it. It works.
Facts.
You're supposed to have your faith in the Lord. He got his faith in fidelity so he can watch you. His God-like ability is working because of this.
Yeah. Now guess what? Bro, you got that Proverbs 9:17 loaded? We're going to name this word, or we're going to yield to my bro again. We're going to name this word, the rich and wealthy know Milwaukee has the freshest water and they all want access to it.
Yep.
I'm going to say it one more time. The rich, not regular people, the rich and wealthy have knowledge that Milwaukee has the freshest water and they all want access to it.
The largest water park in the world, in the United States, right here, Noah's Ark.
Facts.
The largest fresh body water lakes are right here in the world. Dog, we live on the largest bodies of fresh water in the world, man. That means we can't starve.
Facts.
That means nobody in the Midwest really gonna starve. The lake bodies of water too big. It's too much food here. The ecosystem is too protected here. The food part of the ecosystem. So they can't choke out and starve out niggas in Chicago and Milwaukee. We always got a food source, even if the grocery store closed. And we don't need a car because we can walk right down to the lake. And there's plenty wood around this motherfucker to burn to stay warm.
Think about it, man. What my brother's saying to y'all.
Shit. They cannot kill us like that. They have to pull out guns and gun us down around this motherfucker.
And think about it, bro. For my bro get into the importance of fresh water and why Milwaukee is a big hub, one of the main hubs of fresh water. Jeff Bezos, one of the richest men in the world, right?
Yep.
He came from the West Coast all the way to Milwaukee and brought Amazon with him.
He shut right next to the fresh water.
Guess why? Because he understands the importance of fresh water. The importance of fresh water, dude, is obviously drinking. It's good for household needs, recreation, industry and commerce, agriculture, and energy. And most importantly, the water keeps the power running.
Yep.
So Dog, this is what matters the most. Fresh water, man. And guess what? Bro, you got that Proverbs 9:17?
Yep.
What it say, man?
Proverbs chapter 9, verse 17, and it reads, "Stolen waters are sweet, and bread eaten in secret is pleasant."
What was the first part of that?
Stolen water is sweet.
You know anybody by the name of Donald Trump or Foxconn that
Yeah.
did anything?
Hey, stealing water. They stealing water out the Chicago River. 19 million gallons a day.
Bro,
82 or something like that, wasn't it?
yeah,
Yep.
bro, think about it. Taking water that don't belong to you
Yanking.
is
Sweet.
and Donald Trump got popped for taking water that wasn't his.
Yep. Jake don't care about water. Chris Rock said it. Jake could tap water on his balls.
Bro, listen, man. A lot of people are slipping on Milwaukee. The money is in the water.
The money's in the water.
That's the real money, dude.
That's the real money.
I mean, dude.
Water
man,
sustain everything, and the freshest water in the world is right here.
right here. Man.
Right here.
Bro,
Lake Michigan, Lake Erie, Lake Huron, and Canada got so many of the other biggest lakes.
right.
All the biggest lakes here is Lake Victoria in Africa and one other lake in Australia. And everything else is in Canada and the United, right up here, right here in Wisconsin. It's amazing where we live, really, when you think about it geographically. We live in an amazing place, bro.
Right.
And we hate this place. Like, because the oppression is so ugly and the experimentation here is so ugly, but it's so spiritual. That's why.
And guess what, bro?
This ground zero, man. Dog, this where the water at.
And think about that. What my brother's saying to you. For many years, we've been brainwashed, brain stained with a whole lot of folly. The whole time, man. It's not the beer. It's not the cheese head. It's the fucking water.
It's the water.
It's the water. People that got this, that means something. They come in here to get access to that fresh water.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And by the way, Milwaukee ain't known for fishing like that. This is not no hardcore fishing town.
Bro, that's
So
the best
why-
kept secret, bro.
What?
That water, man.
Right. So why on the back of the Pfizer form they got a fishing motherfucking mural?
They letting you know.
Wisconsin ain't known for fishing like that, man. So you go downtown Milwaukee and one of the things that jump in your head is a motherfucking fisherman.
No.
But they got the shit on. But everything else on that motherfucker is like, okay, cheese, deer, yeah. And then the motherfucker with this shit. Where the fuck that come in at? Motherfuckers ain't fishing around this motherfucker like that.
Nah, motherfuckers be going way up north and all that shit.
Right.
But listen, man. Proverbs 5:15. If you can pull that, that's a precept, bro. The rich and wealthy know Milwaukee has the freshest water, and they all want access. And guess what, man? Regardless of what y'all talking about, dog, y'all don't value water like y'all supposed to. But when it get real funky in here, niggas gonna be trying to get jugs and jugs of that fresh water.
Hell yeah.
Especially when the famine come, when captivity come, martial law come. Man, bro, niggas, hey, my throat's dry.
Yeah.
You niggas gonna be out here wishing you was taking advantage of that water, man. That Proverbs, bro, what you got in that Proverbs 5:15?
Proverbs chapter 5, verse 15, and it reads, "Drink waters out of thine own cistern, and running waters out of thine own well."
Donald Trump, dog, get your own fucking water out your own sink, your own fountain, your own well, man.
When you ever seen a motherfucker doing that in Milwaukee?
See that? That's a fish. Yeah, he fishing.
When you ever seen a motherfucker? We ain't known for fishing.
No.
But now look at the rest of the mural.
We got all that gangster shit on
We
there.
known for everything on this damn mural, man.
Facts.
And when you get to the fishing, what the fuck is that?
Right. What is our fish? What's the state fish? What is
These motherfuckers got a fisherman on the back of Pfizer form catching a fish like,
that? So guess what?
we don't fish around this motherfucker.
So guess what they telling you?
They talking about us, the Milwaukee Bucks, Joey and Rob, Cream City. That's that Cream City brick shit.
Yeah.
You know they put that on the Cream City part of the brick. Milwaukee is the only place that produce cream brick
Facts.
in the world.
Yeah.
Just Cream City. They call it Cream City because the brick, but it's really Cream City spiritually because it's where all the water at.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why they fishing in water, pulling fish out of the damn water.
Facts.
Dude, who fish at the lake? Motherfuckers don't fish like that. Minnesota's fishing.
Right.
Mississippi and Tennessee. It's places known for fishing. Milwaukee ain't one of them.
And we got the best source to fish at. But they're not advertising it.
But on the back of the Pfizer Forum, it's one of the biggest parts of the mural, but we ain't fishing like that. So what are they trying to say?
Hey man, they try to hoard that water for themselves, bro. Because you gotta remember, the rich and wealthy already know, and it's almost like it's VIP for motherfuckers to know.
Bro, we living in the only real place to survive in the world when catastrophe jump on.
And we in the dark.
And we in the dark. Look at where we at from a military perspective. Look at where we at from a natural disaster perspective.
Facts.
Look at where we at for an ecosystem perspective. This is the best place in the world to be.
Facts.
Ain't no animal here that you can't handle, and ain't no natural disaster, and it don't get cold like that. It get cold, but that ain't shit.
Think about it, Ogden.
We niggas that can handle the cold here. A Edomite nigga wearing shorts and this shit. This shit's sweet to them.
Right. Think about this.
Yeah.
Not to cut you off. I don't think they understand. I don't think they hearing us, bro. We talking about fresh water.
Yeah, baby. Nigga. Nigga, put it in your nigga in your mouth, nigga.
And can you get fresh water in Mississippi?
No. Well, you can get fresh water in a lot of places, but is where the niggas live at, is they close to it or not?
Facts.
And how much of is it?
Right.
We close to all of it in the world. Not a little bit, all of it.
All of it.
We can walk to it right now. We won't starve before we get to it.
Then, bro,
That's how close it
got
is.
creeks and shit.
We won't even sweat before we get to it.
Right.
But they closed the grocery store. So now go somewhere where they don't got that and let them close the grocery store.
Oh.
Them people fucked up.
They're
California, New York. You want me to keep naming places? Basically everywhere else. Mississippi, they might be all right in certain spots because it's
Right.
lakes and shit.
Right.
But do the niggas live by the lakes?
Exactly.
We live by the lake.
Yo, we in the lake.
Yeah, we in the lake. Chicago niggas, the Cabrini Green, they was in the lake.
In.
Yeah, dog, they got to move us away from the water, bro. But they not gonna be able to. That was the trick bag that the Lord had.
Facts.
They wanted to keep everything a secret. Them locks was on that Bible to shut me and Rob up. Ain't nobody listening to us yet.
Right.
But these stupid motherfuckers done made this radio station because they want to fight.
They done fucked up with that.
They
We
proud.
coming.
We
coming.
we coming. We gonna give you everything you want.
How we look on time?
Like 14
You
minutes.
stop. We got one more word, and we gonna close it out. We gonna stay on this water.
I was gonna go down there and shadow box in that open field in front of the Pfizer Forum.
You rolling?